Welcome everybody to Dragon Wayior. We are playing Dragon Warrior 7 today.
One of my favorites.
And we are Carrie as always. Tradition cannot be broken. Yeah, we'll save.
This 18-month tradition.
I'm afraid it's been 18 months. And we're starting.
Yeah. I'm very excited. What did everybody think of that intro, eh?
Yeah. Thank you, Toriyama, for drawing the heads.
Yeah, I outsourced it.
Toriyama-san.
Can you put a disclaimer on the bottom that we did not we did not outsource it to
Access provided by Akira Toriyama.
And Yuji Horii.
Yuji Horii.
A lot of respect for that guy. Creatively. I don't know. Maybe he's a shit person for all I know.
Yeah, might be. Remember the crab, huh? You know, little no. Oh, look at those like Swedish meatballs. What is that?
Ooh.
That one's got a face.
As all Swedish meatballs do. Koichi Sugiyama.
You know,
war crimes denier, famously.
Oh,
fun.
Sounds like a fun dude. No respect for Manabu Yamana. Dude, he gets no respect. Gets no respect.
Okay, locations from the game.
Majima. Hey, Majima, he was in Yakuza, right?
Yeah. Eye patch, baseball bat.
Mm-hmm.
God, I love this game. Yeah, we're kind of sticky here.
What's the shtick, mate?
Wow. Okay.
Foo, let's call it a day and head back to the castle. And we just have to assume who's talking here. But we know from prior... Oh, where's the exit? Oh, here it is. Push up your side. But we know who this is.
Yeah.
Because we've played this game.
A lot.
Remember, this is our secret. My father mustn't find out.
Man, the CG is so good.
I think it looks better than God of War.
Yeah, I mean, it's better than James Cameron's Avatar.
Better than Avengers Endgame. Ooh. So this is kind of like an interesting turn for the Dragon Warrior series because for like a protagonist design. Still silent protagonist. So effectively same storytelling. Well, they actually play with that a little bit, but in all the other Dragon Warrior games before this, you play a muscle-bound Dragon Ball character.
Or not necessarily muscle-bound, but like a strapping...
like you're super... Like in the art, your leg's jacked.
Well, I mean...
You're swole, as the kids say.
I mean, in 5 you are, and 6. But
and
I mean,
4.
In 4, you've taken a couple weightlifting courses or something.
Come on, give that 4 protagonist a little credit, man.
Like,
Dude can beat you up.
They're not Dragon Ball jacked.
But at the very least, you are not a scrawny little kid with a link hat. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. And as you will quickly see, people rip into him constantly.
Yeah, like it's the oblivion factor. Like, you're not the most important person in the world to these other people. You're like a scrub, you know? And in the words of TLC, you know, they don't want no scrub.
Are you ever going to tell me where you keep sneaking off to?
No.
As always, you're a man of few words. Well, I'd better get back to bed before my father finds out I'm missing. But I expect to hear everything later. Oh my, I almost forgot. Tomorrow is the Amit harvest. You should get home too before your parents realize you're gone. Remember, Carrie, I want to hear all about your adventures. Don't worry, you can trust me.
Oh, thanks, Maribel.
Bye, Carrie. I'll see you tomorrow.
You know, I think this look, the graphic look of this game is off-putting to most people, but I love it. Like, it's so charming. Spin the camera.
Oh,
spinning cameras.
Yeah.
Okay, this was the first Dragon Quest game to be in 3D, and it was
Yeah, so this came out in 2001, super late era.
In the US after Final Fantasy X.
Yeah, like super late PS1 game. And because of that, did not sell well. Not super beloved.
Well, it didn't sell well in the US.
In the US.
Sold great in Japan. They don't give a shit.
Yeah, but I mean, like, this game, it certainly is not beloved in the US.
Yeah.
Peered into the hanging sack. Hey, found an herb. Carrie obtained the herb from the sack.
Because it's a pot holder.
Nice.
Okay.
Take this, Mom.
Okay. It's Carrie's father, Borcano. He's a dog. Borcano. He's sleeping peacefully.
What does that mean?
Like, on those memes, bork.
Oh.
Borcano. Okay.
Molly is sleeping quietly.
Why are you still up, Carrie? If you don't get some sleep, you won't be ready for tomorrow.
Oh, his mom's a baby.
She's a babe. No. All right, but there's nothing useful. So you're going to see a lot of me peering in some sacks in this game.
It's very useful. Leather hat.
Leather hat. Hey, some gold.
Okay, it's late. Let's hit the hay.
Oops.
Sex man. That's his alter ego. Carrie is sex man. During the day, he's mild-mannered boy Carrie. At night, he's
but when splashed with cold water,
he becomes sex man.
Carrie, wake up already. The sun's already risen. Today is the annual Amit harvest, Carrie. Your father already left some time ago. Get up and hurry to the harbor.
All right, Mom.
Oh, I love this music.
Are you ready? Imagine a fisherman's son sweeping in on a day like this. Now hurry over to the harbor and help your father out.
No, she's Roger Rabbit.
Oh, wait a second. Take this to your father, would you? I made a fish sub for him. $5 foot long. He never sets off without eating one first. Father's at the harbor by the temple. Come on now, out you go.
Not Roger Rabbit, Bugs Bunny. Sorry.
Big difference. Carrie received a fish sub.
Fish sub.
Fish sub. Hey, thank you for everybody for subbing to the channel. Just like that fish sub. Oh. Meow meow.
So, I mean, we could explore the town of Fishbowl. I love this town. It's so quaint and cool, and we got some, like, shops.
We got the ocean.
We got the ocean.
Yeah, what's funny is, like, the 3DS remake, their stylistic choice to remove the beach.
Yeah. And I thought the beach was such an important part of... You can also pick flowers.
Oh. Well, pick them and then destroy them.
Yeah, I mean, they're for no other.
Even a servant of God like me gets excited every Amit harvest. May God protect the brave voyagers.
I think it would have been a better read if you said, "My God," instead of "May God," like you were going to.
Yes.
Can we steal stuff?
I think that treasure chest is locked, but it's not a bad policy just in any Dragon Warrior game. Wayior. Try saying that 3 times fast.
To just like loot everything.
Yeah, you're gonna need it.
Dragon Quest is a game about loot.
It's these games are generally challenging.
Yeah, with the exception of like 11 is pretty easy.
Oh yeah, 11's a pushover, but that's the odd man out.
And also like the remakes are too difficult.
Oh yeah.
I'm not much of a morning person, but today I got up early and walked here from Astad. taking a morning walk isn't too bad every now and then.
Wow, Dark Souls laugh. Every character laughs at the end.
Hey you're from this town, right? So are you going to become a fisherman too?
No.
No.
You gotta be kidding.
What the fuck else are you gonna do?
Yeah, you live in a small town. Nothing happens here.
Just my luck, I've managed to aggravate my cold. Why did this have to happen when I'm finally going to be allowed to board the ship? What inappropriate timing. Inopportune timing. Whoa, more. I always seem to choke when it counts.
I don't know why I gave that pirate guy that voice.
Yeah, why not? Cabbage. Oh.
Why, if it isn't Carrie, your father is waiting for you. You're getting old enough now to go out on your first fishing trip. Carrie, learn all you can from Barcano.
He's the best there is. Barcano.
Actually, I should have given this voice to...
Barcano's probably right, but I'm not too sure about changing the regular fishing spot.
And that's Maribel's dad on the right with the cape.
Oh, yeah, the mayor.
Yeah.
But you see, Amit, it is just this kind of current that gives me confidence. I don't want to sound too arrogant, but we fishermen are experts on the mood of the fish, if you know what I mean.
Well, that's true. Well, hey, isn't that Carrie? You came to help out Dad, did you?
Hey, Carrie. Oh, where were you? Your mother could have given birth to another child, and I could have had him bring me the sandwich in time it took you to get here.
Whoa.
Well, that's the imagery, I don't know. Oh, fun fact, you can actually eat the sandwich and he gets pissed off.
Oh.
You didn't forget it, did you?
Oh, you can eat it now, and Carrie gives the fish sub to his father.
Just wonderful. Fishing couldn't begin until I've eaten one of these. What are you doing, Carrie? Don't just stand there, staring. Go clean the cabin or something.
He seems nice.
Yeah. So the mayor of town is named Amit?
Yeah,
and it's the Amit Festival?
And in the 3DS remake, I think it's named after the fish, or the fish is called Amit or something.
It seems a little bit pretentious for this guy to name the whole festival after himself.
Or maybe his name is after the kind of fish that they're eating? Empty treasure chest.
Or maybe it's like the last name and it's been a long run of like Amits, and this is not named after him specifically, but after an old Amit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't know.
Hey, move, bud.
Whoa.
Oops.
Hello.
Hey, it's Maribel. Hey, boo. Oops. Excuse me.
Shh, quiet down. I can't let anyone find out I'm here.
Is there someone there? Maribel, you're trying to stow away again, aren't you? I thought you were told not to come on this voyage.
Oh, come on. Why can't I come along, huh? All I wanted to do was try some of that amazing stew you make.
Flattery will get you nowhere, Maribel. Now get off this boat before your father blows his lid. Oh, good, Carrie. Come help me peel some potatoes.
Oh, Carrie, you moron. Just for that, I'm going to tell everybody about your little secret base.
Yeah, Maribel is like a bad girlfriend. And like literally, like she is kind of the hero's girlfriend, isn't she?
I mean, there's some implied stuff there, but she also has like that. If you
she's got that boy she has a crush on.
Yeah, so
that guy's teacup.
Like, I don't think she's serious about you. Like, I think she likes the popular boy from the big town.
Yeah, but you're maybe like her practice boyfriend or something.
Or yeah, her fallback.
Oh, an Amit snack. Maybe yeah.
I think Amit is the kind of fish that they're trying to catch. I've never heard of that kind of fish, but I don't know. Maybe that's
I'm sorry, Carrie. The potatoes are already peeled. I guess I was so busy yelling at Maribel that I forgot I had done that already. She's quite a handful, isn't she?
Jerry Seinfeld standing in for head cook.
Even we of the castle town have heard of the amazing prowess of Volcano of Fishbell. You should be proud to have him as your father. On the other hand, his younger brother is known in the castle town as so my sense of propriety won't let me speak ill of other people. Just pretend you didn't hear that, okay?
Okay. I do like that, like the teasing of like Borcano's brother and like him actually being just like this giant F up.
Oh yeah, like a real bad
likes.
dude. Like goes dark, darker than you think.
It looks like we're going further north than usual for the harvest.
Okay. Oh.
Wow,
confetti.
ticker tape.
Carrie, I know you're anxious to be able to come with me on the fishing voyage, but you'd just be a hindrance at this point.
Thanks, Dad.
Continue to work and train hard, and someday you may become a master fisherman. After all, you are my son. There is something you can do for me, though. Please take care of your mother while I'm away.
I will certainly do that. I will definitely not go off adventuring.
Set sail, raise the anchor.
Was that the voice I was doing for Amit?
It was close enough. I think.
I think
our
there's a little
voices-
bit more posh.
Hey, raise the anchor.
It's sort of like an old timey British explorer.
Are those cabbages or cannonballs or what are
I
those?
think those are buoys
Oh.
for holding nets
that makes sense.
in the water.
I've always thought they were cabbage.
Oh, tasty.
Tasty cabbage. Did you know sauerkraut was used as a way to like prevent illness and like scurvy on ships?
Really? Does cabbage have vitamin C?
I don't know, but like I heard that.
Huh.
Maybe it's not right.
That's not right.
It's not right, bro.
Okay, so our dad left on his trip, and we got the run of the town
Yeah, now it's just us hanging out,
here in the rich guy's house,
breaking
stealing his herb.
his herb.
My Maribel is such a problem. I've hired a private tutor for her, but she always vanishes when he arrives. I wonder if she'll ever become a ladylike woman like me.
I do like how, like, so far, very few likable characters. And normally that would be maybe a bad thing, but I kind of just, it sets it up where, like, kind of makes you just want to, like, not stick around too long in this town.
Yeah, it's like what are your future prospects? Is to go fucking become a fisherman and to hang out with this girl who treats you like crap. Hey,
Yeah.
you just stole Maribel's hairband.
What do you want, Terry? You're lucky. Someday you'll be able to sail a ship and go beyond this island, even though they say that there's nothing more than ocean surrounding us. I don't know whether I really believe that or not.
Interesting.
Next time you find a mirror unoccupied, look into the mirror.
Look into the mirror.
Oh, and check for bookshelves. Sometimes those are. Carriage, check the bookshelf. There was no special books. Nothing useful.
So is this the first Dragon Quest that they have a day-night cycle?
Okay, 3 was the first one to have a day-night cycle, I think.
Oh, okay.
And then this was the first since 3 to not. Okay.
Carrie's exhausted eyes are reflected in the mirror.
I don't know.
With nobody looking, Carrie struck a dashing pose.
It's Charlie.
There was a face that looked different there. Creepy. Carrie just loves the way he looks.
I don't know. Some of this, like, I love this dialogue.
For no good reason, Carrie counted all of his moles. It seems that the shirt is inside out.
It is
Carrie
Charlie.
quickly fixed it. The mirror is too dirty to see, so Carrie wiped it off. Yeah, I mean, it goes on. They have a lot of those.
Yeah. Man, there's so much dialogue, and it's so a lot of it's so fun.
The thing that, like, I also love about this version with the translation,
No.
it's not like the freaking stupid everybody has some manufactured accent that is
No.
impossible to read.
We're adding that.
Yeah.
The king has requested an audience with you. You are to travel to the castle immediately. Take the road by the seashore, and you should soon reach Astad, which is in the northwest.
It's the only other town on the island, which you no doubt know.
Hi. I heard that you were called to the castle, Carrie. I'm going with you, alright?
No.
It's your fault that I was thrown off the boat. The least you can do is let me go to the castle with you.
Okay.
First party member.
Yay. A little party member music for us. Okay. Alright.
And since she's in her party, we can just talk to her.
What's wrong? Why aren't we going to the castle? Need I remind you that it's on the coast to the northwest?
And so we could just randomly talk to somebody, and she may have something to say.
My dad is a fisherman. He promised to catch a lot of fish for me.
Let's talk to Maribel. Maybe she... Oh, no, she's
So
lost
yeah,
it.
if they're lost in thought, they've gone through everything. But yeah, some characters will say something that inspires her.
Yeah. We could raid the houses, but we probably don't have to worry about it for the immediate future.
Yeah, people probably don't want to see us just breaking boxes. So this is kind of interesting. No random battles.
Yeah. So the first 5 hours of this game is kind of an adventure game.
Yeah, there is no... And that's something that I remember at Bossman on the Easy Allies when he played the 3DS version. And the 3DS version to start out with is super truncated. You'd expect maybe an hour instead of 5 hours, 5 to 7. And there's no battle still. And I remember him being just super disappointed or frustrated with that. What kind of RPG is this? There's no battle?
Yeah, I guess it throws your expectations in a whack. But I mean, I just love it as a longtime Dragon Warrior fan. It's...
So that's what it was all about. Interesting. Where the fuck are you going? As I expected, they all ran at the sight of strangers. Did you come from the town of Astad by any chance?
Yep.
Oh, I see. Then I must tell you something. There's a person who has been fooling around and bothering everyone. What was his name? Yes, his name is Hondora. There's a no-good loser by the name of Hondora hanging around here. You'd best watch out. Yeah, I suppose you wonder how I knew him. The animals of the forest told me. No, I'm not joking with you. I'm high as a kite. If you love nature, you can befriend animals. You will eventually even be able to marry them. I speak their language. That's how I know so much, even though I live deep in the forest. The animals tell me.
It's like a giant or a Tormund Giantsbane quality to this guy.
Oh, yeah.
Game of Thrones, everybody.
Go down the well. Down the well. We all float down here, Jacob.
Hey, look at all this useful stuff down here. I love going down wells in Dragon Warrior. It's always the anticipation.
I can't remember. This might be the first.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
To let you go down the well.
Oh, well.
I mean, I think that was added to the remakes of 4, 5, and 6. But I might be mistaken. Because I didn't play the Super Famicom versions of Dragon Quest V, and 5 for sure didn't, because we played played the Famicom version. Actually, for the channel, didn't record.
Yeah, it didn't. Oops! God damn it! Stop.
That was our mystery game. That was our mystery game.
No spoilers.
But yeah, we didn't play the Super Famicom 6. It could have been there. But it was new to me here, as somebody who was a fan since the original.
The original.
I am that old.
We made it. I'm going to bow out here. What? Right. I'll go back home later. I can manage getting back by myself. Thanks a lot, Carrie.
Yeah, it's
I'm going to go snog my boyfriend.
Who's better than you in every single way? Okay. Every single carriage way. Stan brand. I've heard that Prince Kiefer has been up to no good, but I'm sure that the prince wouldn't do anything like that himself. It must be the fault of his friends.
Oh, slam.
Well, now for that, I'm gonna steal your stuff. There's nothing useful. Yeah, you just have junk in your house.
Yeah,
no special books. Screw you, bud.
Yeah, and it's another slight against your character as, like, Kiefer's only friend.
Just a moment ago, Orca left his shop with a pretty girl. She must be his new girlfriend that everyone is talking about. That Orca's a smart guy. Unlike you little putz.
But I'm old and stupid.
I'm old and stupid.
Here's another old and stupid guy.
And it's fun in Dragon Quest, the town archetypes.
Mm-hmm.
I guess renting that house to her on Dara was a mistake. He spoke on to his brother, so I thought I could trust him.
It's a evil Yogala.
It's a dark elf from Morrowind. The drawers are filled with women's clothing.
Care to ride to Outlander?
Outlander. Suit Strider.
I hate to say it, but Ondara owes half a year's rent. His laziness is legendary, but Deary and I just can't bring ourselves to hate him. At this rate, though, we'll have to ask him to leave.
So if you didn't piece it together, that's our uncle.
Yeah, it's our piece of shit uncle.
There's a face that looks different there.
Can you look at that portrait on the wall real quick? Just out of curiosity.
A painting is displayed on the wall.
Fascinating.
What did you learn?
It's a painting.
Move, cat.
Something about, okay, just real quick about this town. It's hard to tell with all the jaggies, but there are intentionally no straight lines on any of this architecture. So everything is like intentionally bowed and like the way that you'd see in old European towns.
Mm-hmm. Like if you look up this wall.
Yeah, like it's intentional, and I don't know, I just think that's super charming. You know, the masonry is not perfect.
Secrets.
So, okay, secret dungeon, colonoscopy footage.
That was the journey of, hello.
Oh, intelligence seed.
Int seed.
In it.
Okay.
There it is.
Use.
Okay.
Yeah, Carrie is smarter.
So, like, there's an obvious analog in Suikoden because this is where they took the idea from, but items that you can take that permanently boost your stats.
Mm-hmm. Suikoden didn't take it from Dragon Quest VII, they took it from Dragon Quest.
Yeah, this is a Dragon Quest hallmark. You know, so much about Dragon Quest established sort of the baseline for Japanese role-playing games going forward.
Like a lot of the things that, you know, like Pokemon, Final Fantasy, took a lot of inspiration, especially the early Final Fantasies. Like later on, I think Final Fantasy really found its own voice a little bit more, but...
Yeah, Dragon Quest is the archetype. Do you want to be this old man?
Who do you think you are, barging into my house like this? Are you here to gawk at the crazy old man on the cliff? Well, here I am. Are you happy? Now get out.
He seems nice. I'm glad that we'll never have to talk to him again.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Full of difficult books. I'm not really too interested in reading the books.
Yeah,
the
books.
Maybe you get a little bit of lore, but I don't know.
Yeah. I just I like the moss on the roof. There's a lot of like fun little details.
Yeah, because obviously, like, it's kind of an ugly game, you know, like
very lo-fi, even at the time.
Like the 3D models are rough. The textures are rough.
The sprite artwork has very few frames of animation and is
Yeah, like compare this to Suikoden 2, you know, another PS1 sprite-based game.
Yeah.
And, you know, I think it is interesting that you can turn the camera, you know, it's 3D and they're going to go in for a different thing, but, you know, it's...
Yeah, hasn't... I mean, I still love it, but...
Oh yeah, me too. I do like all... So, who's this?
Who's
strapping fellow?
It's fucking slob.
Deeply asleep, it appears.
Oh, wow, the narrator got real creepy there. Good voice for
Look at how
Honda.
he like kind of slides around on his bed.
Woo!
Yeah, so something that I do like about our uncle, and like maybe like no spoilers story-wise, like we'll get here, but so like for the true like relation, but I mean I don't want to get into a nature versus nurture thing here, but that like we take after our uncle, you know what I mean?
Oh.
Like basically what I'm saying is we're not biologically related. Right? But
are you saying we're adopted? That's a heavy thing to drop on us right away.
well, I was trying to get you seem confused when I was trying to not say that. So
No,
but like even though we aren't biologically related, like you know, we dress like our uncle. You know, we have a similar hat.
Oh, okay.
You know, we're scrawny and we're kind of like people don't like us.
Yeah.
And like I almost think if we stayed on this track of our existence without adventuring, like we would just end up like our uncle.
Yeah. Well, we're to our first safe spot. I think that's probably a good place to call it.
Yeah.
To pinch it off, so to speak.
Thank you very much for joining us on our journey through Dragon Warrior 7. We hope to see you in a couple days for episode 2.
On the next Dragon Warrior.
See you then.
Or should be Dragon Quest.
No, that's just stupid.